This is Cherry Cornbread Cobbler made with just a few ingredients, and I even used Jiffy Cornbread to make it simple. You want to see how I made this? Keep watching. Here are the ingredients to make Cherry Cornbread Cobbler. I have an 8x8 pan. I'm going to spray with some non-stick cooking spray. I'm going to use Jiffy Honey cornbread mix just to make it extra sweet. I'm going to add some more additional honey to that and some canned fruit. I'm going with cherry. You can use any canned fruit you like. If you're going to go fresh and easy cheater, just so you know, buy some cherries or some blueberries or some raspberries or some strawberries and get a jar of preserves. You don't need to add any sugar or anything. Just mix it with the preserves and put it in the bottom of the dish. And I'm going to follow the instructions on the Jiffy mix. You need 1 egg and you need 1/3 of a cup of milk. And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar to make sure this is more cobbler sweet-like instead of just plain cornbread on top of a cobbler. So I've got my oven set to 400 degrees as per the Jiffy corn mix box suggests. If you want to make your own homemade cornbread, just make it super sweet. That is definitely a great way to make this recipe. It's delicious. Like I said, it's very versatile. And I wanted to show you guys a different cobbler recipe if you wanted something quick and had an unexpected potluck like I do. So let me turn the camera around. Let's get cooking. I'm going to start by making the cornbread mixture. So like I said, I'm using 1 box of Jiffy. As you know, my channel is all about quick, fast, and easy. Here's the 1 egg. Calls for 1/3 of milk. And that's it for the recipe for the Jiffy cornbread. But like I said, since I'm making this into a cobbler, and you guys that know me know that I like my stuff sweet. Those that know me, welcome back. You know, I'm Jennifer. Channel Quick, Fast, Easy Meals. And I may have to add a little bit extra milk, which I am, since I added that sugar to it, just a touch, to make sure that this is it'll come together. It's just plain Jiffy cornbread. Stir this up really well. I've already sprayed my dish off camera. And if you want to do for a crowd, like this is just for small people, like 6 of us are going to be eating this. You want to do a 9x9 dish. And so there I've got my cherry pie mix, but I forgot to get a spatula out. I apologize. Put this in here. My mother bought me like a whole bunch of cans. It's really hard to find where I live canned fruit because I live in an area where fresh is better. So Whole Foods, we've got a million Whole Foods everywhere. One of the first places in the state of Michigan, cities in the state of Michigan to have whole fruit. And like I said, if you're going to use fresh fruit, just get fresh fruit and get a can of a jar of preserves. That's all you need. I'll slide this open. Like I said, I'm going to add some extra honey just to drive it home because you know that's how your girl gets down. I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I have another giveaway coming up soon. I'm just waiting on the product to come from the company. And I hope you guys keep checking back with me for that. This will be my 3rd giveaway on my channel. I really enjoy doing giveaways to give back to people that take time out of their day to spend time with me and watch my channel. So I'm going to get this all mixed up. Get all the lumps out. At least try to. And this cooks in like 25 to 40 minutes, like I said, depending on your oven. So, and I was thinking I may show you guys a quick glaze to make with this. It's just confectioner sugar and milk to make this extra sweet. And the cornbread gives it a different topping than a traditional cake mix or biscuit mix. And I don't know if you guys know that Jiffy's been around since 1950. A lot of people love it. I do. I really don't care for old school cornbread that's not sweet. It's not my thing. So let's go ahead and put this cornbread mixture on top. You just pour it on top. It's Sunday, and I have to take a little dish to work tomorrow. I'm cooking for a friend also. I got a great recipe for you guys coming up this week that I've been dying to make. You can, it's a repurpose recipe. I don't know if you guys checked out my baked Caesar chicken recipe, but definitely go and check that out. You can have dinner on the table in 30 minutes, and it is absolutely delicious. So there it is. It's all there in the pan. So I'm going to turn the camera around, put this in the oven for about 25 to 40 minutes, come back and then show you how this comes together quickly for a quick, easy late night dessert or anytime dessert. Okay guys, I apologize this isn't in the list of ingredients, but I've decided I'm going to put a sweet glaze on top. I'm just going to add a couple of heaping teaspoons of, this is confectioner sugar, sweet powdered sugar. And see, it's not enough milk in here really for me to put this back in the refrigerator. So I'm just going to add it to this, stir this up, and use this to spoon over the top of this, make it extra sweet and special. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know if peaches will work, fresh peaches, because there'll be a little the texture, or apples, unless you use them out of the can. And like if you use canned fruit, there's no need for the preserves. But definitely, if you like fresh fruit, go buy some fresh strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries, and just get a jar of strawberry preserve, a raspberry preserve, or blueberry preserve, and mix it up together in a bowl. And that's all you have to do. And you've got a great pre-made bottom filling for the fruit. So this is still cooking in the oven. It's got about another 10 minutes to go. I just want to show you guys that I was gonna definitely put a glaze on there and use confectioner powdered sugar. Okay, so I've taken it out of the oven. It's a little bit darker than I would have wanted it to be. To tell you the truth, guys, to be honest, I forgot about it and I didn't hear the timer go off. But I've also decided to just pour the glaze on top. I've got my little brush here to brush it all over. It's Cherry Cornbread Cobbler. You guys need to definitely give this a try. I've had it with blueberry, which is delicious, but like I said, my mother gave me all those cans of fruit that I had to come up with recipes to use, and I thought this would be a good one to show you guys. So I'm gonna let this totally cool and turn the camera around and thank you guys for watching. You know I always tell an inspirational quote, those that don't know, and add a controversial joke at the end of every video that I make. And you know, my channel is all about quick, fast, easy meals for those that don't want to cook, don't know how to cook, don't like to cook. And you know, one of my favorite sayings is, you know, don't give up, always hang in there, because life can be tough sometimes. But you know, sometimes I always tell them at work, you gotta laugh to keep from crying, because you know, I don't know, those that don't know me, I'm an ER nurse, and some days it's really depressing when the doctor comes up to me and says, you know, he's got cancer. I said, well, did you trust him? I said, did you tell him? Does he know? And they, you know, go ahead and let me know that they know, or, you know, they haven't told them. It's kind of sad. But anyway, let me put you guys on pause, turn the camera around and tell you guys. Okay, guys, let me tell you guys my joke. 3 bulls heard the rancher was bringing in another bull into the ranch. The first bull, I've been here for 5 years. I'm not giving this new bull any of my 100 cows. Second bull, I've been here for 3 years, and I've earned my right to 50 cows. I'm keeping all my cows. Third bull, I've only been here a year, and so far you fellas have only let me have 10 cows. I may not be as big as you guys, but I'm keeping all 10 of my cows. Just then, an 18-wheeler pulls up to the pasture, carrying the biggest bull they've ever seen. It was almost 5,000 pounds. Each step he took made the steel bits of the ramp bend. First bull, I think I can spare a few cows for our friend. Second bull, actually, I have too many cows to take care of. I can spare a few. I'm certainly not looking for an argument. They all look over the third bull and find him pawing the dirt, shaking his head, snorting with his horns. First bull, son, don't be foolish. Let him have some of your cows and live to tell the tale about it. Third bull, hell, he can have all my cows. I'm just making sure he knows I'm a bull. I cracked up when I heard that. So anyway, God bless you guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please come back for the next one and experiment with this recipe. Try real fruit, different types of fruit, and by all means add ice cream or whipped cream to it. This is absolutely delicious. I did let it bake a little bit longer than necessary, but I like a lot of cake. If you want more fruit, add 2 cans of fruit. So once again, God bless. Hope to see you on the next one. Have a great evening.